let's consider first of all what is a mind in grip of vicious circles. Well, one of the most obvious instances which we all know is the phenomenon of worry. The doctor tells you that you have to have an operation and that has been set up so automatically, everybody worries about it. But since worrying takes away appetite and your sleep, it's not good for you. But you can't stop worrying and therefore you get additionally worried that you are worried. And then, furthermore, because that is quite absurd and you are because you do it. You are worried because you worry because you worry. That is a vicious circle. So now, can you allow your mind to be quiet? Isn't it difficult? Because the mind seems to be like a monkey jumping all up and down all the time. Once you have learned to think, you can stop. An enormous number of people devote their lives to keeping their minds busy and feel extremely uncomfortable with silence. When you are alone, nobody is saying anything, nothing to do. There's this tick, tick, tick. This worry, this lack of distraction, and I'm left alone with myself and I want to get away from myself. I'm always running to get away from myself. That's why I go to the movies, that's why I read history stories, that's why I go after girls or anything that you do, get drunk or whatever. I don't want to be with myself. I feel quiet. Well, so, why do you want to run away from yourself? What's so bad about it? What do you want to forget this? Because you are addicted to thoughts. This is a drug. Compulsive thinking on and on and on and on all the time. It's a habit. So there's a difficulty about stopping that activity. And you really have to stop it if you want to be sane. Because if I talk all the time, I don't have to hear what anyone has to say, and then I will end up in the situation of having nothing to talk about my own talking. And so, in exactly the same way, if I think all the time, I won't have anything to think about except thoughts. So in order to have something to think about, there are times when you simply must stop thinking. Well, how do you do that? The first rule is don't try to. Because if you do, you will be like someone trying to make rough water smooth with a flat iron. And all that will do is stir it up. So in the same way as a muddy turbulent pool quiets itself when left alone, you have to know how to leave your mind alone. It will quiet itself.